Okay. All right. Fuge, my man.
What's good?
Level Up Showcase. Let me tell you, one of the
describe what the Level Up Showcase is. I've got
Fuge, why don't you do that? Why don't you tell us all about Level Up Showcase, your involvement with it? Give it to us.
Level Up Showcase is a monthly music showcase where youth artists can perform, musicians, rappers, singers, poets on shows with veteran artists. So, adults that are also doing their thing from New York and from abroad. We've had touring artists, and it's basically a dope show that creates this community that newer artists can kind of network with the grown artists that are where they want to be, and then the grown artists can give back. So it's kind of like a whole, symbiotic relationship of artistry, basically, and fostering a community. I started in 2018, and this was supposed to be the 2-year anniversary next month, but that's on hold for now. But it's been going great, and we've been building it up a lot. We got a really strong community. And Shamel actually, or Ty, I got to refer to him as Ty for the sakes of the show. But, he actually competed in our very first competition where we kind of reached out to people in New York City, tri-state area, and found the best of the best and had them compete. We had music industry judges from Sony Records, Complex, etc. And he came in, I believe,
in second.
He's got
I got the trophy right here too.
Yeah, so it's been great, and he also performed when we did our big show at this place called The Shed.
Is
that in the Bronx?
No, that's in Manhattan.
In Manhattan. This is like the area is called Hudson Yards.
Yeah,
and it's like a real nice upscale area where they've just been trying to bring out the community and stuff too. They've got like a mall over there, but they built up this really dope cultural center that's got like kind of like a museum art center, but a huge stage outdoors. And we performed there for like 400 or 500 people, man. It was crazy.
Damn.
yeah.
So do you charge admission to get to the showcase?
Yeah, we keep it real low though, because we say $5 suggested donation. I've gone up to $10 suggested donation sometimes, but that $5 price point works well because most times people give more anyway.
Right.
So it's like it kind of encourages them, like, oh, it's only $5. Yeah, I'll come through. Here's a 10 or whatever. So it's kind of like you can get in free.
So what made you what sparked the idea for you to do that? What were you doing? Like what happened? What happened that made you want to be like, I'm gonna start this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, when I was younger, I remember, especially in high school, when I first started trying to perform out a lot more and trying to network, it was just really hard. Most of the youth programs were for like business and finance. Like I found a lot of programs where like my first job was working at a bank as a teller, like my last year of high school and stuff, which was really fun. But every time I went to like guidance counselor and stuff, I'd be like, yo, I want to do music. They was like,
right.
Finance program, to put some money in your pocket. So I feel like I kind of had to trailblaze for myself. And I always vowed to make it easier for, just the folks coming up under me that had that same kind of drive to just give an opportunity, because sometimes that's all it takes. So that kind of always stuck with me. And then some of my first jobs were like, I ran a music studio in Nashville where I'm from that was at a community center. So I started meeting like a lot of high school and college artists. And then I started a showcase there because they had like a little room where we could have open mics next to like a little coffee bar.
Right.
So it was like they would record songs in the studio and then it would give them a chance to kind of perform it during the weekend. They can invite their family, invite the neighborhood out. So I've always kind of had this idea that I just like throwing events and showcases. And I don't care who you are, like any level of artist is always wanting to like show off new music and stuff. So even like grown artists, it's like if you want to debut a new song from your album, you might not be ready to release the song yet, but you just want to see how it sounds in front of an audience. There's always like a good reason to, get up on stage and try some new music out. So I just kind of like throwing events like that too. And then sometimes I hop on stage as well and perform some of my music.
Yes.
So wait, Ty, when you performed there, how many people did you perform against?
Do you remember that night, that competition? It was pretty packed in there because it was at the Funkadelic Studios, and I remember it was intimate, like an intimate amount of people.
It's a 40-person fire marshal capacity. And we were a revolving 100 and something people in and out that room that night.
Yeah.
I got in trouble for that.
You did? What?
Yeah. Because like that was not allowed. So it's like it's a very intimate space, but like there were people outside the door trying to peek in the entire night.
Wait, so how long do you get to go on stage for? Just for one song?
Yeah, I just did one song. Everyone at the competition I went to, everyone just did one song.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But it was fun. I remember Tommy when he won that.
Yeah.
Chemistry. I just no, I remember when you performed at the M, because I was surprised. I was like, because I knew you made music, but then you started performing. You took your dreads out and everything. You let them hang down. You started going off. I was like, what? And then the song "Baby You My Shining Star." I was love that.
Thank you, man.